Yeah. Please fill me with the Ruach HaKodesh, that I may speak your written word in a way that is pleasing from your perspective. I ask all these things in Yeshua the Mashiach's name, amen. Proverbs 2. Remember, Solomon, he wrote these, and he's known as being the wisest man that ever lived. And remember where he came from, because he knew that too. Listen to his words. My advice, if you seek wisdom, do exactly what I'm about to read. My son, if you will receive my words and store my commands inside you, paying attention to wisdom, inclining your mind toward understanding, yes. If you will call for insight and raise your voice for discernment, if you seek it out as you would silver and search for it as for hidden treasure, then you will understand the fear of Yahweh and find knowledge of God. For Yahweh gives wisdom from his mouth, comes knowledge and understanding. He stores up common sense for the upright, is a shield to those whose conduct is blameless, in order to guard the courses of justice and preserve the way of those faithful to him. Then you will understand righteousness, justice, fairness, and every good path. For wisdom will enter your heart. Knowledge will be enjoyable for you. Discretion will watch over you, and discernment will guard you. They will save you from the way of evil, and from those who speak deceitfully, who leave the path of honesty to walk the ways of darkness, who delight in doing evil, and take joy in being stubbornly deceitful. For those whose tracks are twisted and whose paths are perverse. They will save you from a woman who is a stranger, from a loose woman with smooth talk, who abandons the ruler she had in her youth and forgets the covenant of her God. Her house is sinking toward death. Her path lead to the dead. None who go to her return. They never regain the path of life. Thus you will walk on the way of good people and keep to the paths of the righteous. For the upright will live in the land, the pure-hearted will remain there, but the wicked will be cut off from the land, the unfaithful rooted out of it. Remember the example given last week about the fear of Yahweh, the fear of God, the fear of the Lord. How are you driving this week, being aware of the police officer being in your car? Were you maybe following the instructions given? Were you maybe driving differently? Becoming aware of the Lord's presence in your life. That is a big deal when it comes to wisdom, the beginning of wisdom. Those are the ABCs.